October is going to be a crazy month for coverage and tech. We got the Pixel 5 launch coming. We got the OnePlus 8T. I may or may not cover that. We got the iPad 4 coming out. It's going to ship. Apple's iPhone 12 event is in the middle of the month, probably. And now I'm hearing reports that Apple might be refreshing at least one of their iPad Pros, probably their 12.9-inch model. And I'm super excited to talk about, these hardware changes that might be coming. But before we continue here, we have a brief message from today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. And I recently started playing this game. And all I'm going to say is, if you're into geeky lores like that of The Lord of the Rings, you will love the story and dialogue here. And not only that, as someone who has little to no experience with strategy-based mobile games, the community surrounding Raid is fantastic, so learning tips and tricks and know-how is not an issue in the slightest. The graphics are stunning, the music is engaging, and overall I could find myself getting lost in the action after a long day of school or work. It's super easy to get into, and there's always new updates which make it ever more exciting. For example, the Forge just came out, so now you can save time and start crafting top quality artifacts and get to competing right away. So if you're interested, make sure you're quick to download, as using my link in the video description down below will get you an exclusive welcome pack that contains 50,000 silver, 50 gems, 5 mystery shards, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP boost, 1 can boss key, and a free champion called Hexweaver. You'll also find extra rewards in your inbox for the next 30 days only. So with this potential Q4 iPad Pro refresh, we can expect at least 2 things. One, a brand new Mini-LED display. According to Minchico, Apple is getting their production line, or just the manufacturing of this type of display or panel on lock, so they might be ready to implement that into a bigger iPad. And that's also a selling point if they want to get more people to buy the bigger iPad. Having a better, higher contrast display might do that. And I mean, like, the one in the iPad Pro currently is already great, but if it gets even better, it's going to draw more creative professionals and other people to this tablet, especially with the launch of the Tab S7 Plus, which I just bought, by the way. I'm going to be covering that very soon. That tablet has apparently a phenomenal AMOLED display, which is great for media consumption and stuff like that. So Apple does need to step up its game in that regard. And the second update would come with the processor. As you may know, iPad Air 4 has the brand new A14 chip on the inside. It is a major update, actually. They have shrunk the architecture down to 5 nanometers, so the transistors are smaller and they can cram more and more onto a single die. And I'm super excited to see what their X variant of A14. If the A12X and Z are already amazing right now, they're comparable to some laptop Core i5s, imagine what the A14X can do. I think I saw a video from Snazzy Labs. Quinn was talking about how the A14X might be comparable to like a Core i9.
It would nearly match the performance of the octa-core Intel i9-9980H laptop CPU in extended multi-core workloads when running natively compiled ARM apps.
I might be wrong, but it's just going to be really, really powerful. And the fact that Apple's going to cram that into an iPad Pro, and of course variants of that processor into MacBooks and Macs coming in the future, it's just really exciting. And yeah, I mean, iPad Pro is just going to continue to get better and better. And although I am somebody who primarily uses my iPad Pro for note-taking and not video editing and photo editing, if you're somebody like Christopher Lawley, for example, or Shane Simmons, who uses their iPad Pro to edit their videos and do pretty much everything, these spec bumps do mean something. And if you're on like a previous gen iPad Pro, like the 2017 iPad Pro 12.9-inch and 10.5-inch, those devices are still fantastic to this day. They, push the 120 hertz ProMotion experience just fine with the A10X. That processor has really held up for a while. But yeah, this is going to be the update that you want. Even from the 2018 iPad Pro, I would say. I mean, the 2018 iPad Pro is still going to be fantastic for the next few years, just like the 2020 iPad Pro. That was a very small hardware bump. So yeah, I have a feeling that with the introduction of A14, it wouldn't make any sense for Apple not to at least implement that chip or a variant of that chip into a new iPad. We might see new iPads in March, of course. I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to hype you up, but this could potentially happen in Q4, and all I'm going to say is I'm just really excited and I cannot wait to cover an iPad Pro with this sort of tech in it. But anyway, that about wraps up this brief speculation video here. Again, I cannot wait to see this iPad Pro refresh coming as early as Q4 or as late as Q1 or 2 next year. I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, comment if you have any thoughts about this iPad Pro refresh, and of course subscribe for more content like this. And if you are already, be sure to click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any other of my new videos. And as always, I'm Noah, and I will catch you all in the next one.